And camping trip.
Well, you quit film dicking around and let's go.
Let's go. And there's Stu. Now listen to the sound. I'm going to try to imitate it before he does it. There it is. Oh, do it again, Stu. I missed it. Let me hear it again. Do it one more time. There we go. Look at this. He just took 17 pills. Now he hit the breathalyzer. Now he's going to smoke a cigarette.
No smoking on the boat.
Right. And we're on our way to Promised Land. The excursion of excursions. And we're out of here. All right, now here we are. We're on our way up 33, heading to Promised Land. And
what's the 20 on the redneck?
for the count. What's the 20 on the redneck? There's me. Hi everybody, I'm me. Liberace. He's still alive. Book a building, we're getting close. Here we are, we're at Promised Land. There's the time and the date, and we're on our way. And Rebel, when you watch this beautiful scenery as we're traveling down through the Promised Land State Park, you will not realize, but you will when you watch this, that you've been had. Somebody's been had. Somebody's in for a surprise, surprise. As we travel down Promised Land Lane, somebody's in for a surprise. Somebody's been suckered in. Yeah, they have.
Real bad, too.
Real bad. Well, now we're coming into the Promised Land Park, and we're getting ready for a great fishing excursion. And whether we catch anything or not, one thing's for sure, we caught a sucker. We're sucker fishing, and we caught a sucker.
That's even before we put the pole in the water.
And it's not a red carp, it's a redneck. Redneck sucker we caught. He's biting, and he's down for the count, and he'll be out of there. Yes, sir, he'll be out of there. Well, here we are. We just set up camp. Stu's already dying of thirst. He's heading down the trail for the water. I told him, screw the water, we won't drink any. He didn't like that. So he headed off for the water. Seaman's duty, though. That's his job.
Seaman's supposed to do that shit.
Right. There's the camper and Dave.
I guess I'll have a cup of coffee, my first one today.
Right.
First cup today.
First cup today. There's our setup. This is visual and living proof that men can survive for one night by themselves without women. But only for one night. Because it took us an hour to set the camper up, to get the plastic in the tracks of the door, because nobody knew how to do it. But that's a woman's job. Woman's work, right. Stu was real nice. He went and brought Oreos. He was all proud of them. And of course, we had to make a dick out of them because they got orange icing and they're double filled. Nobody eats that shit, we told them. We couldn't let them be that nice. You ever heard that song called Mule Skinner Blues? Hey there, water boy, bring the bucket now. Yeah, yeah, bring the bucket now. Yeah, 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 yeah. There's the water boy. Big dog, little dog, water boy. And what does Stu always say? He who laughs last, laughs last. We ate dinner, and we're moving out to Paul Pack. All three of us.
Oh. Right.
We made it to the park ranger station from the camp, and all of a sudden, out jumped a bear. Stu realized, nonetheless that he's a seaman, that he forgot his warm clothing for Paul Peck. Gee, could you take me back to the camper? I forgot my clothing.
Hey, Mr. A-Man, could I go get my clothing?
I forgot it. So we're turned around and heading back to the camper.
We may get fishing by midnight.
By midnight, yeah. If he doesn't forget something else.
What gets me is I told him, put it in the truck.
Yep.
I'm going to change up there.
Now you know better than that. You got to do more than tell him, you got to do it for him.
Oh, brother.
Or I'll never do it. Here we are back at camp. Stu's getting the stuff he forgot, but now he has to remember, now that he realized that he forgot it after we got out to the ranger station, now he has to remember where he put it. And Dave says maybe he didn't even bring it. That's possible, but we'll see. There he is. He's got it. He's got it. Now, is there anything else we forgot before we go back?
I don't know.
Don't know. Well, we'll think about it. Well, Stu just backed in Rebel's truck in the boat, and here comes Rebel, not knowing at all, not a knowing in the world, that we're holding him here under captivity for his birthday. When you hear this, Dave, you'll know you've been had. Here we are, a wall and paw pack. We didn't catch shit but a couple of fish. In fact, we had a rule that the surprise couldn't come out until everybody caught at least one fish. That just happened. So we got to have a question here for everyone before
Only took 6 freaking hours.
6 hours for everybody to catch one fish. We got to have a question here for everybody before we get out the surprise.
Wait, I think I'm getting a bite.
Well, who cares? Put the pole down.
Who cares?
Put the damn pole down. Did everybody here have the chicken pox?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody had the chicken pox, right? Now, just so we know that everybody had the chicken pox. Now we got something lucky here. That's why we didn't catch any fish. Because we brought something lucky for everybody. The wives got these things. Donna actually got them, and Deb knows about it.
What's
So,
20 on a fried chicken?
Reach? Yeah, what's the thing of fried chicken? Worry about the chicken pox. All right, Stu, open up the bag, and there should be 3 things the same in there. One for each of us.
Gotta be a rubber freaking chicken.
Did I say chicken pox or chicken pops? Was it pop or pox? I'm not sure. P-O-P or P-O-X? What do we got there, Stu? Open them up.
What do we got, Stu?
Take them out.
Chicken sucking a pop.
Take them out. Take them out of the bag and hand them out. Everybody got a chicken pop.
I know. Now we should start catching fish.
Hold it up. Let's get it on the video. Let's get the chicken pop.
What's 20 on a fried chicken?
Look at the chicken pop. We all got a lucky chicken pop.
What's 20 on a fried chicken? Well, we got to see how this works.
A lucky chicken pop.
Where the hell did she get all of this?
A chicken with the pop in his mouth. Check that out.
Hey, Stu and his stump train.
Yeah, it's stump trained the chicken pop. What the hell?
How do you get it open?
I don't know.
They just 3 it up. That takes care of us.
We got the chicken pop. Now we got to get everybody sucking on the chicken pop. It's a reusable chicken pop. You can use it for other pops then.
Choke a chicken.
Come on, Stu. There we go there. Dave with his chicken pop. He even left the tag on his chicken pop. There's Stu with a chicken pop. Get the hell out. Oh, that's great.
These are great.
Yes, sir. We got.
Some of it's even deep throating it.
Yeah, he's deep throating the chicken pop. When you get down, when you got the thing all the way almost down, then he sucks it into his ass for you with a stick. It's a self-disposable chicken stick. He sucks it right in.
For breakfast?
Yeah, we all got up before breakfast today.
Got there before breakfast and got started before breakfast.
Got started before breakfast, right. And then we had breakfast later.
Then we had breakfast.
Right. And there's
Where did we have breakfast?
There's supper anyway. I don't know what we had for breakfast. Oh. There's the supper.
God, you're farting and burping.
There's the evening meal. Picnic table at Paw Peck. We're ready to go out and do the night fishing. The day fishing was great. The night fishing will have to be better. We each caught 3 bluegills 2 inches long. We're ready to slay them tonight.
Did you see how much you went for that goddamn map of Paw Pack? $8.
Ah.
And we got the chicken pox.
Oh.
Watch this. She's letting the rope out. She's letting the rope out. Watch when it grabs. Watch when he runs out of rope. Did he cut the rope off or what?
He hooked the motor into the trailer.
What's he doing with the crank back there? He's still hooked to the rope or what?
No.
Look at this stew. Stew. Look at this stew. You're watching it. This is the woman's job. Look at this. Watch her hit the water yet. Tore her dress off her yet. It did. It's ripped right up the middle. Look. Yeah, it is. No shit. It was straight before. Everything's ripped open now. Now give it a shot. Give it a shot. Floor it. right up over the hitch and over her and into the car. She can't even breathe anymore. She's stump trained. She's out of breath from cranking that bastard. No, he ain't up, but he just stands there. He's with him, but he's just standing there watching. It ain't his boat. Yeah, the hell is. There they are. They just stand and watch. This is great. This is freaking great. Better than TV.
I'll fish probably.
We're doing this. Climbing through the front. Oh no, he's got to drive away. Now he's doing the final touches. Now he's telling her what a good job she did while he stood there and watched.
Great job.
Great job you did, lady, while I stood there and watched you. Well, sounds like this is fish hook. End of the line. Stu's getting the anchor up. There's the time.
Fuck your light, I can't see shit.
There's Stu.
Stu's blinded.
Turn the light on. There's Steve.
What's 20 on the red, Nick?
And we're out of here.
We're out of here. It's quitting time.
Quitting time. Lake's kicking up, getting rough.
We got our double shift in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
These are the kind of doubles I love, buddy.
Right.
I'm telling you, these are the kind of doubles I love. I don't give a fuck.
You're right.
This is worth the trip.
And here we have Bobby's fish.
Pied striper.
That's a nice fish, Bubba.
That's the pied striper. Can you get it all on?
Well, if you back it up a little bit, I can.
You can't get back any further. How's that?
That's good.
There's the pied striper. Check that baby out. That's a big fish, Bubba. You got it?
Yep.
28 inches.
All right, open the
We
line.
got her.
28,
got
30 inches. Big fish, Bubba. Good fish, Bubba. And we...
It looks like I'm the only one that's qualified to back a truck and trailer down into the water. There's Stu, and he's driving Dave's truck and my trailer, and Dave's directing him, and he can't do shit either. He can't get that sucker in at all. This is about his 14th try at it now. He's still giving them directions. He has no clue. Well, here we are, back at our campsite. There's the time again. We're all back. Oh, looks, there's Stu heading into the trailer. Nope. I do now. We're fixing to eat Oreos and milk, stuff our guts, and go to bed. That's what we're fixing to do.
That's a good thing they put that front there. That's good.
Hands in it. After I make the breakfast, after I make it, then he has to touch it and get his hands in it.
Yeah, like always, I gotta cook the fucking meal.
Well, one thing I gotta say, at least he knows how to turn bacon. He sure as hell don't know how to net a striper. We found that out.
We got the striper in the box, don't we?
Yep, after 4 tries, 4 attempts. Then he realized he had the handle in the water instead of the round part.
Round face.
Round face. Striper, rockfish,
Rock bass.
rock bass.
Look at this Rocky.
Yeah, that's a rock
Look at that
bass.
monster.
Look at that rock bass. Here, Stu, take my picture holding him in the daylight.
Standing by the boat.
Yep, standing by.
Hurry up, this thing's getting too heavy to hold. Look at the size of that baby. Let me hold him this way. Wait. Caught it.
Night prowler.
Now, the night prowler, right. Good fish, Bubba.
You didn't kick it yet.
No.
I didn't kick it.
All right, we got him.
College grad.
And now that we saw Stu, we saw my fish. Here's Stu's fish again if anyone wants to see it.
Yeah.
There it is. There's Stu's buddy. The red carp. Hi, Stu. Here we are heading for home. Surprise is on its way this evening for Rebel. He has no idea. He has no idea. There's a shot of my boat being pulled. Don't see that too often, like never, first time ever. We're on our way. Party's tonight, 5 o'clock, Rebel. Cat's out of the bag, but you don't hear me, so you don't know.
Yeah, you thought you were getting us.
You thought you were cranking out. You've been cranked the whole weekend. This is a sucker trip that turned out to be a good trip. A do-nothing trip. We were planning on coming up here and jerking around and doing nothing. Just to keep you away so everybody could get everything organized. But instead I caught the biggest fish of my life, so it was a good trip. Look at the baby deer laying there.
Yeah.
And there goes your husband. Now your husband, Arlene, pulling my boat home. He has no clue. He has no clue how he's been had by the whole gang of yous.